Hello. They messing my stream up already. Tell you, boy. Welcome to HDiiTV. You're now rocking with your boy. Man, what's up? They messing with my stream already. Crazy. What's up, Germ? What's up, Namo Da? From the Yay. Not much. I dropped 2 more videos. If anybody wanted to take a look at them. So this was the last night and everything of the Chicago Sky. I've been having to cook all day, all week. What's up, Bean G? So basically the whole stadium and everything was yelling out free Angel Reese and fire Jeff P. The Chicago Sky had royally messed up. And Angel Reese came in and flexed her power. She came in there and flexed her popularity, and she showed it. This backfired to the Chicago Sky. Then all of a sudden they wanted to have Sloot on the bench. Sloot, like for what? You're going forward when you had a future phenom on your hands, and y'all messed that up because y'all have this ego problem. Then you got people out here upset saying she's not handling it right. Her teammates didn't handle it right. What's up, John? Her teammates left her out to dry in Indiana. They left her out to dry during the New York game earlier. They left her out to dry when Vanderloot was running the point guard position. Vanderloot was running the PG. They were terrible. Just absolutely terrible. But yet you got people trying to say they feel sorry for Jeff. See, that's the problem with us as black men and women. I've noticed we're so susceptible to throw one another under the bus, or we're so subservient to go back to massa that we don't even look at what's going on. We just say, you know what? I feel sorry for him. Feel sorry for him for what? He put this roster together. But yet everybody want to blame Angel Reese. Shakira Austin said the same thing today, right? Shakira Austin said the same thing. What did they say? What did they do? They ain't do nothing. Everybody was cool with that. Oh, but Shakira didn't name names. It doesn't matter. She talked about she wanted to play with better talent. Sidney Johnson said that our players playing around Shakira and Kiki Irfin, they ain't playing good, but it's okay for them to say it, but Angel Reese says it is a problem. And this has been the issue I've had with the W, with the fans, because I get it. A lot of y'all are mad because y'all can't date Angel Reese, or y'all mad because y'all don't like Angel Reese because Angel Reese stands 10 toes down and stands on her business. And this has been the problem, is that you have people on these podcasts who are trying to give grace to an organization that has been dirtying players' names all, like, each decade. We can go all the way back to their inception. They even had hometown favorite Cappy Pondexter on the team before, and they squandered her. So, like, what else? So what else is there? You done alienated your fan base because you want more of a whiter or foreign fan base, because they're going to get a lot of foreigners if they don't have none now. Vanderloot acts like she was the only one who won the championship. When you had Kalea Copper and you had Candace Parker, You had other talent around you. The front office wants to stay cheap. Then you got people out here be dancing for the front office after the one girl, Tawana, aired them out. Now you got certain content creators posting up that fake facility, showing the wall that's built when that's not even the facility. The lady had to show you on Threads what it was because people thought she was crazy. People thought she was tripping. So she had to go. Well, fourth quarter, they came back. Maddie was balling out. Like, Maddie proved to y'all she can play. I told y'all Maddie can play. Y'all was treating Maddie like she was trash, and she wasn't. Maddie just wasn't utilized correctly. Yeah, Reddit, she said she feel bad for Jeff P. We know you feel bad for Jeff P. Because you're going to have honorary front row seats to the sky. What's up, the Trumpet Watch? Yeah, me too. What's up, Jabari? What's up, Lorenzo? Got you, Lorenzo. Got you. KP10. I don't know if you're new here or not, but you can go back to a video I made earlier this year. I told you that Angel Reese and Vanderloot were not getting along. No Cap Space just put that information out just not too long ago. I said it before them that it was friction in the locker room. They're not close. They're putting on a front because Jeff P doesn't want to be embarrassed because he effed up. He tried to say Teaspoon was the problem last year. Kennedy Carter was the problem last year. But guess what? Him in the front office are the problem. They don't want to spend money on anybody. And the players, like the vets, walk around very entitled. And they're getting paid the most money on the team. But the player getting talked about is Angel Reese, which I don't understand. When your veteran players who are getting paid more than you are stinking up the joint and they're losing games. And you don't want me to pull up them contracts because I'll pull them contracts up. And no, they do not get along. Everyone does hate her. Everyone don't hate her. Everyone who hates her is mainly the front office, Vanderloot, and the veterans. I made a video a while back telling you that the veterans and Angel Reese and the young pups in the locker room were not seeing eye to eye with the veterans. Guess who talked about that? No Cap Space. They brought that up not too long ago. So, Mr. KP10, I know what I'm talking about. You don't. You're just a mindless fan who hates Angel Reese, who's just running in here to try to get attention. Well, I gave you your 2 seconds of fame. It's not only that, Jabari. Kia Nurse feels like that she's entitled to shoot every shot. When you don't have a coach or a coaching staff that holds you accountable, of course she's going to feel that way. Right, exactly. Cheyenne Parker Tyus, Benaje, Laney Hamilton were on the sky. Elena Deladon was on the sky. All of these players were on the sky, but this idiot who comes in here trying to say, oh, you sound like this. No, it's a pattern that your front office doesn't know what accountability is. You saw tonight that your fan base wanted Angel Reese to be on this team, and they're rolling with Angel Reese, and that they want Jeff P gone. And you know what y'all do? Y'all alienate the girl because the girl called you out, because you're not really building a facility like that. You're not really putting money into the players like that. You're not really trying to build a winning team. You're just out here wanting to get the best talent for a cheap buck. That's what you're trying to do. And I've been watching your player overseas, Sivka. Not impressed. Not impressed. Jeremy Adam, you can get any coach for Angel. You need a coach who's going to coach her hard. Like a coach who's going to hold her accountable. This coach is soft. He don't do anything but kiss everybody's butt. He's a do boy. He's not tough. He doesn't hold none of his players to a standard. Kia Nurse Bantam were shooting some of the worst percentages I've ever seen anybody shoot. But you know what he said? Keep shooting. The paint was where the Sky would effectively score with Miller, Angel, E-Will, or Maddie. But instead of him putting Maddie in, instead of him feeding the post, you know what he does? He keeps jacking up dumb threes. So again, that's what I'm saying. The crowd, when you want to have a successful franchise, you do as your crowd. You make your crowd happy. If your crowd loves this person, you keep that person. You build around that person. A lot of these players don't even really, a lot of these players lack so much IQ, it's not even funny. You have veterans in this locker room who play with an entitlement complex where it's like, okay, I'm going to keep shooting these dumb shots. I'm not going to feed the post. Why not? Why not? Yeah, ESPN posted her videos walking in, the crowd went crazy. Of course they did. She's the best player on the team. And they treat her like she's a clown. What's up, Henry? Right. Kim Mulkey was successful when she coached Angel. Exactly. Brenda Freeze was successful with Angel because she coached Angel hard. She's not shooting 20%, stupid. She's shooting 46 from the field. Try again. Now, oh yeah, we all gonna root for her when she go on another team. Of course he danced around. Dude, he danced around questions because they need him to play it safe. They're going to bring Tyler back. They're going to bring Jeff P and them back. And they're going to trade Angel away. I told y'all, Angel was done with this franchise a long time ago. She found out that they're really not doing anything with the practice facility. She found out they're not really putting money and bringing players in. She found out that she's been lied to and bamboozled. She's tired of it. She's done with it. You're not finna waste her for another year. You did the same thing you did last year. You put together a trash roster, and then you tried to throw everybody else under the bus except yourself. You didn't come out saying like, man, I may need to do a better job in evaluating talent. You don't even have a talent department. You don't have a scouting department. You don't have an analytical division. Y'all don't have nothing in Chicago. It's trash. Right. The trash operator, Uzun, and the Brick Sisters and Bantam and Nurse. Right. Man, listen, man. Take your butt on somewhere. Don't tell me what I can do on my page. Yeah, she took a page. She took a picture with the fan who had in a hashtag free Reese shirt. Right. Jacob, don't listen to him. He's an idiot. Oh, yeah, pretty much. What's up, Key? Make sure y'all go support WBB Universe. Women's basketball. Key over there destroying it. Doing her thing. Shout out to Key. What's up, Key? Where would I like her to go? I would like her to go to a franchise that's competent. A franchise who knows how to run their shit correctly. A person who knows how to build a team. A coach who holds her accountable and coaches her hard. Not a lame duck coach who's being told by somebody up top in a press box what to do and not to do. That's where she needs to go. Of course she was helping Maddie. Aisha, Angel got the highest IQ on the team. That's why Maddie dropped 25 tonight, because Angel was coaching her. Because nobody took the time to coach Maddie. Have you noticed any other coaches working with Maddie? Like, I mean, seriously, why hasn't Maddie come out and just said, Tyler did this for me, such and such did this for me? You know what I'm saying? Why not? Why is it that Maddie got to go to why is it that Maddie got to go to she got to go to a second-year player to learn how to play the game from? Huh? Why she got to do that? Why she got to do that? Yeah, I got him out of here, man, because he messing up the whole convo. So I put him in timeout. If he come back with it again, I'm going to ban him. Right. None of these players outside of KC, not only KC, you got Vanderloot, they going to be on there. They finna get rid of this team. He not bringing this same team back. But everybody's over here trying to praise trying to praise the players when it has nothing to do with the players. People want to win. People want their front office to step up. Look at what Shakira Austin said about Washington. Shakira Austin had a hell of a year this year. But you know what she said? She wants to be on a team with veterans, with winners, people who've won something. But she's not going to get the vitriol because don't nobody know who the hell Shakira Austin is. It's sad, but nobody knows. Nobody's going to say she's bigger than the program, right? Man Bun coming back next year. Not only winning Lorenzo, but bring the joy back. Like, actually coach her up. Like, actually telling her about the X's and O's. Actually telling her, yo, it's going to be all right. You need to do this better. Coaching her. Working with her, not against her. Like, Angel shouldn't come into the locker room feeling like every little thing she does is a problem. Man, don't nobody care about Sloot old ass. Right. Right. They trying to show how united they were. They never were united. I told y'all, no cap space told y'all what it was. I told everybody from the beginning what the problem was. I told y'all. I told y'all that Sloot and Angel was not seeing eye to eye. They wasn't. They wasn't seeing eye to eye. They weren't cool with one another. She couldn't stand Kia Nurse because Kia Nurse come down instead of actually running the play. Kia Nurse is jacking up a damn three. Rebecca Allen jacking up a three. And then nobody getting back on defense. Angel trying to rebound, box out, defend, trying to get everybody involved and set a screen and run back on defense. It was a lot. It was like way too much. Way too much. Yeah, she's the youngest on the team. Yeah, they crying because they know their ass is done. That's what I'm saying. She was taking blame the whole time but yet she calls out the front office is World War VIII. And nobody want to mess with her now. It's like, what? No, they don't keep Ariel Jamie. Ariel's gone. Ariel's not coming back to this shit show. I wouldn't come back to this shit show. Ariel, if she want to come back, cool, but Ariel not coming back to this shit show at all. Of course they were, Angela Dawkins. Her and Sloot did not get along. Candace Parker and Sloot did not get along. Stewie did not get along with Sloot. Vandersloot has a big ego. She has a real big ego and she has an entitlement. She feels like everybody moves to her whim. You gonna do as she say. That's how she is. That's how she's always been. Man, didn't nobody like Sloot. Bruh. Kyle Copper and them couldn't stand Sloot. Because Sloot want to run everything. She wants to dominate the ball. She want to tell you where to go. Man, mofos ain't trying to deal with that. Yeah, she had the last laugh tonight. She showed them that y'all ain't nobody. Don't nobody care about y'all. Shout out to Key, man. Make sure y'all go to my dog page, man. Get her memberships, share her channel. Yeah, man. I know Key been cooking their ass all week. I've been listening to Key in the truck. Key been cooking them all week. Cause Key see the same thing I see. Bullshit. That's all they are, is full of shit. They've been lying to us for the whole time. It's like, bro, what are we talking about here? Like, what are we talking about? Like, what are we really talking about out here? Yeah, they tried to bully Angel. They lost. Jacob, they ain't finna say nothing about that. What's up, MDT? Man, Candace, dog, Candace has always been a token Negro. Bro, I ain't gonna hold y'all. Candace was cool. She could play. She's a hooper. But no, I wasn't really checking for Candace like that. My player was Cheryl Ford, Swing Cash, and Tweety Nolan. Cappy Pondexter was my dog. I really did not care for Candace Parker. Candace Parker just always came off as fake to me. Not only does she come off as fake, she always come off with an entitlement. Like, I'm this, I'm Candace Parker. Like, so? Yeah, Key cooked everybody. Oh yeah, the exit interviews are tomorrow. I heard the exit interviews are tomorrow at 10:30. So I'm gonna listen to it in the truck. When I'm at work, I'm gonna listen to it. I know Key and everybody gonna cook on it. Stay cooking. Man, Key wake up with the bacon, eggs, and the sausage ready. Oh, deep. Right. Right, exactly, Lorenzo. Probably on Nate. I mean, I don't know where it's gonna be held at. Man, Cheryl Ford and Tweety Nolan was raw. Tweety Nolan was a scoring guard. Cheryl Ford dominated the paint. She was a scorer. Swing Cash played on the wing. And she got buckets too. Cheryl Ford was like her daddy, Karl Malone, man. She could run that floor and she could score. Half court game was beautiful. And she could play defense. So could swing cash, you know. Yeah, that's how she acts now, man. She always been like that. Candace has always been Candace has always been a token Negro, dog. Like, I don't know why everybody's brand new now. Everybody's brand new now when it come to Candace Parker because she dissed Angel Reese. Now everybody a Candace Parker fan. Like, stop it. What are we talking about? Right. She never was authentic. She was always fake. Key had a funeral for him, man. Key stay burying them. If I ain't worked so much, I would be on the stream with Key. We'll be up there cooking everybody. But I work when she come off. Shout out to Key, man. Key do her thing. I don't know how Key able to deal with all three of us. Our personalities are so crazy, and Key just be like, chill. Key be over there like this. It's like Key be like, I am over this. I be laughing at Key. I be like, man, Key over here. Cause then I'll say something, Prince will say something, Show will say something. Key just be over there laughing. Key just be like, y'all is crazy. Oh yeah, I saw that. Muggsy came to see Angel. Yeah. What's up, Miss D? Hey, baby. Oh, you know it, Jabari. I'm waiting for it. I'm waiting for Rachel and them to pull that bullshit. You know they are. You know they're gonna pull some shit to try to make Angel look bad. Shout out to B Sports Buzz. I'm using a couple of her pictures. Shout out to B. B, I'm using your picture of Jeff P. I had to put him on the cover on the big screen. Man, not even that, Lorenzo. The problem with Candace is Candace has always lived a lie. Candace always was living a lie. She never could be herself. She was always pushed to be something else that she wasn't. Like she didn't love Sheldon Williams. Like she didn't like that. She always wanted to be with the girl who she's with now. Like we always knew with Candace which way she went. But that's not an issue. I don't have an issue with that. That has nothing to do with her playing career. But Candace has always put up a guard and put up a bubble around people. Right, right. John said, I'm going to McDonald's or Wendy's for breakfast. Bet. What's up, one Colin? Man, look, man, we gonna destroy the coach, man. Look, nobody got time for this man. This dude here has what we call lack of bowels. Okay, sometimes even when you're grown with them, you still don't have them. Somebody else is in control of your bowels. So I diagnose him with the disease of lack of bowels. He has the disease lack of balls. That's what it is. And it's very contagious to weak ass men like him when they're trying to coach real players or trying to be a head coach. They trying to be friends with everybody instead of coaching them up, telling them, yo, this is what needs to be done. This is how you handle this. This is what you're supposed to do. So, that's just how it goes. Man, what is y'all doing? Oh, okay. Got him. That defense too fast for that. Now, here's another thing. Jeff P was trying his best to stay out of the camera, stay out of the light, but people got pictures of him. They video recorded of. They did all of that, right? Now, Jeff P is going to be at a crossroads. He's going to build this roster up again. One Colin funny. Now he's at a crossroad. He has Tyler Marsh trying to say all these nice things about Angel and say all this stuff about her because they're practically trying to show that, oh, we were still nice even after the split up, so please don't hate us. The damage is done. Nobody is coming to your arena. And Natasha Cloud. What you threw the flag for? Huh? I'm about to say, y'all about to call that? All he did was just tackle him. Yeah. Man, they done got. See, I blame you basketball nuts. Y'all done made football soft because y'all be crying. So now he is coming to a crossroads. He's going to build this team next year, right? Now, you got Sivka coming back. She's confirmed to be back. You're going to trade Angel. You're going to trade Angel. Right? Now, you trade Angel, you're going to possibly get some picks back. First round picks, possibly a player with that. Now, they could be petty, and this is an organization that's petty. Like I told y'all, Angel is not going to play another Chicago. She's not playing in another Sky jersey ever again. Even if they decide not to trade her in the offseason, she will not play. Now, she'll show up. She'll show up to the stuff, but she's not playing for this organization. She'll sit out. Do they get rid of Jeff P? Hell no. They love Jeff P. Jeff P taking all the blame, right? Nobody brings up Michael Alter. Excuse me. Michael Alter is practically the reason why this team is the way it is. And Michael Alter let it be known that they're going in the direction of Salute, and they're not fin to have the practice facility up. And Angel thought and was under the impression that they were going to build in a practice facility that has bigger offices, bigger locker rooms, helping the players out, have more hot water, have some salons, and have some like the YouTube content stuff out there. They wanted to have a content room and stuff where Angel could do her shows. Also, she could come in at night and practice. So they lied. And when they lied, Angel was pissed off because all Angel could play in her head is what Gabby told her, NECA, everybody has told her. The Chicago Sky are not a serious organization. They've never been a serious franchise. They run it like a mom and pop store. And they're definitely not going to let a young black woman like yourself tell them what to do and what not to do with their money. I don't think Jaden Daniels is overrated. I think he could play. Natasha Cloud, but see, Natasha Cloud is a part of the old guard. She's a part of the old guard. She's a part of, we don't need the boo. Fans need to be nice. Man, that's over with. This is a new day and age. Ain't nobody finna deal with mediocrity. See, these old vets are like, well, we went through it. Why can't you young bucks go through it? No, that's not how it's supposed to go. That's not how it's supposed to be at all. Look, Natasha Cloud, love her as a player. She hasn't had a great season. In my opinion, I think she hasn't played up to par. Also, I think she's always trying to show that she's the bigger man. I'm just saying that's how she comes off sometimes. It's like she's trying to be very masculine, but it's not working. You're still a woman at the end of the day. If you choose to like the same gender, I have no issue, but you come off like you're a man. Like you trying to tell people to like you shush. This franchise is trash. This franchise has been in F since you was a rookie, Natasha. Since before you even entered the league, they've been that way. Yeah, they're going to trade it for some picks, possibly a player with those picks. They're going to build this team internationally. What's up, brother Hannibal? Yeah, exactly. They're building an all-brand facility compared to the Indy Fever. Exactly. Miss D, you know what it is? Natasha Cloud, cause I guess Izzy cool with Jeff P or whatever, like Izzy or whatever. She feels like that's not cool to do or whatever. Look, Natasha Cloud, you better pray you be in New York next year. Because if y'all don't win the championship and y'all out in the first round or second round, I guarantee you ain't going to be there next year. That's what I'm saying, Benji. No, Candace Parker wasn't focusing on that. Candace was focusing on the names that were said. Candace didn't focus on what the whole plight of the interview and the importance of the article. The importance of the article was to call out bum organization. Angel called out the front office. She held the front office feet to the fire. And you know what they did? They threw it back in her face. Right. They better win. She might be. Ain't no might be. Natasha will be gone if they don't win. Yeah, Candace was clout chasing. Candace knows how trash Chicago is. Candace is clout chasing. Candace is a do girl. She is a part of that group of people who follow what Massa tell them to do. She gets checks from them. She gets checks from them. She's told to toe the line. She's your typical house nigga. That's what she is. She's your typical house Negro. And that's how she conducts herself. That's how she presents herself. That's how she follows things she does. Look at Aaliyah Boston. Both of them really are just white girls in black bodies. That's all they are. They're white girls in black bodies. That's all they are. Right. CP who was complaining about sharing lockers. The same CP who was mad that Derek Fisher benched her. Like, what are we talking about? Yeah, Jabari Natasha Cloud told the crowd to shut up. Man, people looked at Natasha Cloud and said, man, you shut up. You better stay out our business. We gonna expose your little girlfriend or your wife or whatever you call her. Because, bruh, was she a hater? She's the biggest hater. She's a big time hater. See, this is what they don't want you to know. Angel was busting Izzy ass in practice. They was busting each other ass. And then when they played each other, Angel was talking cash to Izzy like, what? What? Because she know Izzy ain't built like that. She not. Izzy ain't built like that. Izzy's a good player for what she is. Izzy's a solid piece, especially before, like, you know, like she could play. She could play. Izzy's problem is when her offense isn't going, she gets into her head and she kind of shuts down. So Natasha always tries to coach her up. All this is allegedly, by the way. This is allegedly because people are trying to clip it and send it to them. But that's what it is. Natasha Cloud was trying to tell people to chill and that. No, stay out of the business. Bro, Bean G, why do you think they got rid of Natasha Cloud? Why do you think Natasha Cloud's not there no more? Natasha Cloud is very outspoken. And she's been very candid about the Palestinian and the Israelite thing over there, what's going on. Those people in Phoenix didn't want to hear that. They didn't want to be around that. Cloud's mouth gets her in trouble a lot because she goes overboard with it. No, she didn't forget Miss D. She's stuck. It's these old players, Miss D. These old players, they want these young players to be like them. Deal with it. Be humble. No, this is not the day and age for that crap. Because Natasha Cloud, if she don't perform in these playoffs, her ass is going to be on the sky next year. Like, watch. I wouldn't be surprised if Izzy go back to the sky. Because Jeff P didn't want to get rid of Izzy. He didn't want to get rid of Dana Evans. He didn't want to get rid of those players because they were cheap. Yeah, she got 9K. Don't nobody because everybody know what Candace Parker's doing. Look, the Clarkies are not going to support you like that. They not. They don't care about you. They do not care about you. Them Clarkies cannot stand you. Exactly. Oh yeah, you already know, Lorenzo. Yeah, she's salty as hell. Because Angel busted her ass and took the starting spot. So why didn't you start over there in New York then, Izzy? Why you and Dana didn't go start anywhere else? Why y'all coming off the bench for y'all respective teams if y'all so great? Jacob, NECA was the reason they won. NECA and Chelsea Gray. They outplayed Candace. Look, Candace was good. Candace was good, not taking nothing from Candace. If she's on your Mount Rushmore, you feel she's the greatest of all time, you're entitled to that. She individually, she has the stats, she has the numbers. But if we're talking about career, Candace Parker was overrated. Like her career was very overrated. The team she had, she should have won way more championships. She should have won way more. Lorenzo, they've given Candace a wake-up call before. Candace thing is, excuse me, Candace's problem is she's bitter. Candace is bitter. She's upset that Tennessee don't get the love they should. Since Pat's been gone, she did not like how she was being treated by Gino and others, and how people was just playing with her name, and she was upset with it. But Candace, you spoke out about this stuff. You've candidly went at Gino about not being picked. You've candidly called out Derek Fisher. You candidly called out every organization you were with. But now all of a sudden you trying to tell Angel to shut up and dribble? No. You need to stand up and speak up. You know what's going on with Angel. You and Angel play damn near alike. Y'all play damn near alike. You were a little more skilled scoring wise and shooting, but other than that, y'all handled the ball, y'all played defense, y'all rebound, y'all made players around y'all better. It's like, what are you talking about? Yeah, exactly, Bean G. You right. Right, exactly, Ms. D. She overrated. Candace went to Tennessee under Pat, played with other great players, and she came on the team when Lisa was there. Exactly. Yep, exactly. She bitter because Diana got more love as a GOAT than her. Exactly. She's bitter. She hates that. She'll lie. She'll lie, but hey, she knows. Of course she is. Roz Gold ain't nothing. Dude, y'all don't know Roz Gold ain't nothing but eye candy. She's not no damn beat reporter, no journalist. The only reason Roz Gold is where she at is because of her looks. That's it. Her reporting is trash. Look, I could get Key. I could have Key on the show with Roz. Key and Roz Gold could be on the show, right? Key would destroy Roz Gold when it come to basketball or anything about or anything that pertains to what's going on the court. Key would destroy her. Auntie Sess would destroy her. Auntie Juju would destroy her. Roz Gold is nothing but eye candy. She's just something for us to watch and look at. She's nobody special. That's why when she did it, I wasn't surprised she said that shit. Her and Angel McCautry. Angel McCautry done forgot where she from. You from Baltimore. You should have called Angel Reese and talked to her straight up, but I know you didn't because you fake as hell. Then gonna put out a post talking about, oh, it's my birthday today. I'll deal with y'all later. Man, no, you gonna deal with us now, clout chaser. You ain't nothing but a clout chaser. You and Candace Parker, clout chasers. Aaliyah Boston, clout chaser. Exactly, Miss D. Monica McNutt and Shania No More, right? Hold on, y'all. Sorry about that, y'all. Sorry about that. Yeah, Roz Gold got pretty girl privilege, man. Don't nobody rock with Roz Gold like that. There were some rumors out there allegedly that Kevin Durant and her were screwing around with one another. That's allegedly though. That's allegedly, but they say Roz Gold is very fast in these worlds, that she get down. That's allegedly, y'all, but that's what they're saying. Rumors is she get down. I mean down, down. Yeah, exactly, Miss D. That's all she does. Right. She want to be an enforcer for Caitlyn. Bruh, you are a great player and you've limited yourself to an enforcer. That's how you know Angel McCautry has lost touch and sight. Y'all heard that? Yep, Jabari. Exactly. Yeah, shout out to Showtime, man. My brother Showtime. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, got her coached by Angel McCautry a trip. See, a lot of these players don't know that. A lot of these players don't know that you got Google. You can get on your Googles. For real. Because you're on your Googles. See, people don't know you can go research this stuff. And a lot of these old heads get caught up looking stupid, which they do. They look dumb as hell. They look dumb as hell. Yeah. They get upset because Angel don't give them no interviews. She don't give you interviews because she knows y'all gonna spin it. And that's what they do. They spin shit. They spin shit. They always spin shit. And then they try to look all innocent. We were just asking a certain question. We didn't do nothing wrong. Yeah, the hell you did. You did do something wrong. You asked that bullshit ass question, which you knew, which would trap the interviewee. You knew that. They a trip. They a trip. They really hate that girl, man. They really hate that girl. They do. But yeah, I'm finna drop the link for y'all. Okay, I dropped the link for y'all if y'all want to come up and express your feelings about the game. Y'all can come on up. We can talk about the game and stuff. I'm watching this Washington and Green Bay replay. Make sure y'all hit the like button. If you want to donate to the page, you can super chat or you can leave a cash app. You know, you guys can share this to all your platforms. Make sure you share the video, excuse me. You share the video to all your platforms. And we got the link in the chat if you guys and gals want to come up here. We could talk for a bit. We could talk for a bit. Sylvia Files. Yeah, cause she don't mess with Chicago. Chicago's a shit show. Chicago made it hard for her to leave. So she hates Chicago. She'll never mention that bum franchise. That bum franchise made it hard for Sylvia to bounce. Made it hard for her to bounce. Yeah, they looking like it, man. They got that boy Micah. It was over. But Sylvia Files is not messing with them people after how they treated her. That's why Gabby said new coaching staff, same front office. And she knew what that meant. This is why Jeff and them brought Vanderloot back so bad because they wanted her to clean their image up. They like, look, Vanderloot came back. She could have gone to New York and tried to win a championship, but she came to help us. Knowing damn well that Vanderloot was brought in to lead a so that's how it is. They gotta understand that you just don't build around a 37-year-old. I said this about LeBron. LeBron is older now. Why don't you sacrifice some money to go get some other players on your team instead of being top heavy? Because you know he gonna complain after 5 games. So that's how it is. People got to understand. We got to look at the situation for what it is. So yeah, I'm gonna drop the link one more time if y'all want to come up. Cool. If not, I'm gonna be going night night. If nobody decide to come up, I will call it a night night. But yeah, they got their butts kicked tonight because everyone is just done. Everyone's just tired and done with how she's been treated. They don't like how they trying to hush her. They don't like that. Mm. So yeah, nobody coming up. So I'm gonna call it a night. You guys and gals be safe. You feel me? Y'all be safe. I got some things I gotta handle. But thank y'all for rocking with me. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share this, hit that notification bell to select all to receive upcoming notifications. If you love what you hear, donate to the page, super chat, Cash App, or Super Thanks. Thank y'all for coming by. I am out. Easy.